Hey guys, it's me Giselle, and I'm back with a colorful eye look, and I already did my face, and I already did an eyeball, of course. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and I'm using the Vida Loca palette from KatVonD, and also the Urban Decay electric palette. Alright, well first things first, prime your eyes, and I'm using the Matte Prep and Prime 24-hour extended eye base, and I just got this, and I actually mentioned this in my Snapchat, so please follow me on there. And I really like this stuff so far. And to set that, I'm using a Real Techniques Metals brush, and I'm using like a banana shade. I just love it when my eyebrows flop all over the place. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild fluffy brush that I mentioned in my last video because I really do like this brush. So I'm going in with a nude shade, so this is our transition shade, right guys? Okay, so even though I'm wearing a lot of color, I want a nude shade to help me blend everything. So do this step and it will help you a lot. So I don't really have a technique here, but I'm just going back and forth, and then I'm going in circular motions and going everywhere with that color. To add color into my crease, I'm going in with a Viva brush, and this is extremely tiny, so I can use this perfectly into my crease. So I'm going to use that orange shade from the KatVonD palette. Alright, so I mentioned this before in another video of mine, but I like to look down at a mirror and place my brush upward so I don't put any of this color onto my lid. This technique, I find it's very easy for me to transition my orange shade into the pink shade that I'm later going to place, so you guys should do this if you guys are having trouble with blending. And then I'm going in with a Sigma blending brush. It's a little more chubbier and shorter. And I'm going in with a melon shade and placing this a little bit above the orange shade, and basically just try to mend those together as one. So I thought the pink wasn't as noticeable as I thought it would come out. So I'm adding that hot pink into my crease, and I was dancing because my highlight was on fleek, and I will have it down below. Again, look down below, and I mentioned a lot of things down there. To make that blue pop, I put TooFaced Shadow Insurance glitter glue underneath of that shadow because I thought it would make the shadow look so much better, and it did. But one thing I have noticed when I use this eye primer is that I cannot put this anywhere near where I'm going to put a matte shadow over top of it, because when I do that, sometimes the matte shadow turns like a dark color, so be very aware of that. So now I'm going in with my finger into that greenish blue eyeshadow from the Urban Decay palette. I always like to go in with my finger for an eyeshadow application because I feel like it gives the most payoff of the eyeshadow. For my outer corner, I'm going to use a green eyeshadow and placing it again with my finger. Please excuse my yellow stained nails, I have not had time to paint them. Now right here, I'm just blending out the edges. For the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going in with that lime green, and I feel like this definitely brings some light into our eyes, and that's why, if you noticed, I didn't bring that blue all the way into the inner corner. Going in with the same shade with a pencil brush, I'm going to put that all down there in that lower lash line, and then you'll see in the next clip, I'm going in with like a tight little brush, and I'm putting that in that darkish blue greenish shade and tightlining my lower lash line so that it's like really close to my lashes to give it more dimension. To create my wing liner, I'm using the Balm's Schwing liner, and it's actually really good. It's very matte. Give my wing liner a little bit of a twist. I put some dots next to it, and I'm doing that on top of the wing liner this time. Of course, you don't have to do this, but I just wanted to. And then using the Master Precise Skinny Pencil from Maybelline, I'm tightlining, and then I'm going to put that in my lower waterline, and I poked my eye. Now for lashes, I seriously don't even know the brand of these. These are from Mexico, so you can put whatever you want on. I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara and just gonna put those on. So I really didn't know what I wanted to put on my lips, so I went in with like this really colorful ombre lip, and I used Ofra's liquid lipsticks. Now you don't have to do this, obviously. They're in the shades Cancun and Sunset Beach, but it's not really my thing, so I went in with the Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Bossy. This is just definitely me. I like a little bit less drama on the lips, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe.